Hey everyone, welcome to Awake. In this video I will share with you things you can do to survive these bad times. In a lot of time, these bad times that we live in, this world that have a lot of wars, problems, actually is made from a really bad seed. And it take it time for now maybe 20 years, especially this people now that they are youth, they had a lot of bad programming. The things that I can call them the unorganic ones, they are here for a long time. These people feed on our fear, our subconscious, our low conscious, that make us eat the distraction as it's the main thing in this world. So once you recognize this point, you want to be in peace, not in distortion. Because the more you are in distortion, the more we will see wars, problems, a lot of bad attacks on civilians and peaceful people in the streets. All these things is made from this matrix, the bad systemized for our minds. So in a lot of time, even what we learned in school was a distraction. All these things was a distraction for the biggest plan. And I'm not telling you didn't learn something. I'm telling you learn 1% useful and 99% not useful. In the end of the game, you now have a job for just one thing you learn about. Once you recognize that, you recognize our world systemized to be in distortion mode. So how much you can be in peace, how long you can be in peace, is how long you can have conscious mind and see things, even the distraction everywhere. So I will share in this video tips you can make you in peace, that will give you this bar to identify things around you, if it's peaceful or distraction. Because that's the problem with distraction. A lot of time it get in front of you as peace or fake peace, but it's not. It can be joyful, it can be enjoyment, it can be in a good friend, you label him as a good friend, it can be in a lot of things, but he is the main distraction for your life. So once you recognize these things, you will have more power. So first thing, before talking about peaceful, peace these days sometimes equal boring. We have all this dopamine from a lot of things, and peace in a lot of time can equal the name of boring, but it's not. That's the distortion like to make you distracted by the names and manipulated by the real labels. So once you recognize this point, you recognize actually things was reflected. The peace was named by war, and war was named by peace. First thing you can do to have more peace, read. And a lot of time people don't recognize peace is a process for doing a little things. So in a lot of time it's just growing something. So it's not a one day thing. Same with distortion. It's not a one day thing. No one will get you when you are in 100% peace, make a distortion and name it as peace, and you will be manipulated. No, because you will see it in other vibration. Once you recognize this point, you recognize in a lot of time someone give you distortion in other names, and they rely on getting this hug. That's the main problem. So reading, we make this process as to get our focus in one direction, because we are distracted in a lot of direction. So make something in different vibration, calm one, can give you this kind of direction. Once you start to read or write your thoughts, you will have the opportunity to get all over your energy from all over the place again. Because that's the problem. Once we start our day, once we wake up, that's the main problem, the main manipulating. You start your day with a lot of distraction that make your vibe in this distraction. I'm guilty about this. A lot of people doing it, and that's the problem. Once you recognize it every single day, so I recognize it in a lot of time. That's why I make my daily routine, especially the first minutes in my day, is the best to get my peace. Like I start my day with reading or writing my thoughts, or writing something else. It doesn't matter, but a lot of time writing your thoughts will give you some clue what is going on in your head. And reading is the main point, cause it give you more calm. And a lot of time, once you recognize this point, you recognize meditation, one of the best things to get you calm, to get you more focus. So that's the game, focus and calm playing with the same frequency. Once you recognize it's play with the same frequency, you will recognize in a lot of time, just 5 minutes as a startup to calm your vibration, it will be enough for the long terms. So that's how it play. I will make other video about it, and it's grow in anything. And a lot of time we think grow is like steps equal to each other. No, and a lot of time grow can be like this: 0 for a long time and hop for 50-80% in a really short amount of time. So it's not step by step in a lot of times. So you won't feel this peace in the first day or in the first 3 days and all of this, but you will start to feel it. You will. That's the main point, to have confidence. You will. If you want peace, you will have peace. But in a lot of time, it's about our habits, and I'm guilty about the things, cause in a lot of time bad habits get as 2-minute thing or enjoyment. That's the main game. But the problem, it take a lot of peace, it take a lot of energy that you already build it from a lot of consistency. And once you recognize this point, you recognize peace or distortion is made of growth. It's not made in one day. You're not feeling bad cause of 1 day or 2 days. And the problem now, we made to think to feel bad is our nature, to feel distorted is our nature. So if you feel bad while you starting your day, you didn't do anything, you didn't see anything to make you sad, or all of the things, you have to recognize that's the system make you distorted. And even to start your day with the system itself, social media and all these things, you make the permission to continue this. And the problem with this, you will hear yourself, the monkey mind, as you. So we have monkey mind and our mind. Monkey mind is the voice of our background vibration in these times, in a long time. And the vibration literally choose your voice to play in your mind to hear it. Because the main game is attention and care and engagement. And our mind game to make engagement, to use our own voice, our own memories. That's how you listen to yourself. And a lot of time, listening to this monkey mind is to listen to the system, is to listen to subconscious systemized programming things. And once you recognize this point, you recognize we made up to listen to our fake self, not ourselves, and we think we listen to ourselves. So you ask yourself why I didn't get this or why I didn't get that, because you listen to the monkey mind, and the monkey mind isn't you. Here is the game. Our monkey mind is our mind without our soul. Like our heart not getting permission to do his job, our mind do the same. And our mind job is to think, to get thoughts, to give you thoughts, to give you answers, to give you questions. And a lot of time we don't recognize that's the game of our mind. So our mind game is to play in the mental world. And because we are addicted to our physical world, we think that's all the world. But actually our mental world is our 90% of our reality, of our physical world. And once we start to not give care for our mental world, it will start to manifest itself in our physical world, in anger, in manifesting bad people in your life, labeled as friend, labeled as anything, manifesting a bad job, make all frustrating energy, but you don't recognize you made it. And a lot of time, even peace get in front of you in a really shiny, clear way, you won't choose it, because you think your monkey mind make you think it's maybe boring, it's not for you, it's not your vibe. That's the main game. And to do all of this thing, reading, writing, start to do this breath work, because our mind shut down is our breath, like our blood is like our heart shut down is oxygen and blood. Our mind shut down is the same, but it's working in non-physical world, like not like our other parts. So once you give it this breath work in relaxing vibe and consistency calm, he start to shut down, he start to calm down. And once it calm down, it give you some clue what is going on in your mind and in your world. And a lot of time you will be silent, just silent. And that's how you recognize you're not your mind. It was just a machine, didn't shut down for a long time, and now it's really hard to recognize it's shut down or not. And doing these things will make you have this opportunity. The problem, people can be awake for months, for years, and don't recognize it, because they don't shut down our mind. And they think that's them, and it's not them, of course. That's the main point. That's why they manifest a lot of bad things. And they think they're smart, and they think their monkey mind play with their ego and makes them think they are really focused. No one will make any bad thing for them and all the things. That's a monkey game. Once you recognize this point, you want to focus more on peace. Focus more in boring. We don't have to not have boring things in our life. That's the main game. Have boring things. It's like your dish, you have to have some vegetables, you have to have some greens. It's not about all the spicy things. And a lot of time your stomach won't help you with all this spicy, with all these salty things. Just some greens in the game will change your stomach, change your day, change your mind. Have some boring things. Read something. You don't have to read a post in social media, read in the same time. We are programmed to just scrolling for hours and won't have 2 minutes for reading. Read one paper. The Grow is one paper. Read this book, Atomic Habits. Start with one paper. Start with one letter. If it's really playing in your monkey mind playing with your mind, play one paper, play one word, play one paper. It will be enough before you sleep. And after you will start to recognize, you start to have more focus. And out of time you can't recognize it because it's behind, it's on the land. It's like a seed, and you can't see it in the first days. But once you start to see the greens, you have to have more confidence, give me more confidence. I was watering the right place in the land. Stay on that. That's the main game. Read, write, have some minutes for relaxing and yoga or just breathing. And of course, listening to something, get your focus in. Like your favorite music, your favorite song. Repeat it. Repeat some word in your mind like a prayer. Repeat it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Repeat it until you shut your mind. If you have more vibration, more than your monkey mind, he will shut down, because you have now the control. Repeat one word for 3 minutes until you have your focus about the word, and now shut down your mind, shut down your monkey mind. That's a game to have more calm, to have more control. If you don't have more calm, you won't have more control. Is getting to the right direction slow better than getting to the wrong direction fast? A lot of time we get to the wrong direction fast, or to be specific, no direction, because no right direction is no direction. And after that you can describe what you want, and after that you can interact with all these things with conscious. If you are with this something in the world that happening, you play it with conscious, because the matrix, the system, the unorganic one want you to interact with it with emotions, with anger, with sadness, with grief, with guilt, with shame. That's a game of control, the control with low vibration. I talked about this in previous video. If you want to watch it, you can go there and watch it, but for now just start with the simple things. It can change your life. Thank you for joining me until this point, and see you in another video.